Greetings once again. Hi, this is Stan Hustad coming your way from the What It Takes, the WIT studio. And I just wanted to reach out to my many friends and maybe even a few followers, but certainly a number of students around the world on this end of the year 2015. Obviously, it's been a very challenging year for many of us. That's always true, it seems. And it seems that 2016 will also be a year that will be full of challenges, perhaps some difficulties. But I also know that in the midst of all of the challenges and difficulties we have, there will also be some opportunities. And I trust that you'll seek to have an awareness of those as I seek to. And I hope that we'll continue to talk to one another and perhaps learn from one another throughout the next year. At this time of the year, many people make what is called resolutions. And of course, I do know that many of you then will make up a number of jokes and about, hey, no, I never do that, whatever. Well, I understand that, so I really never use the term resolutions anymore. Perhaps some other terms might be helpful. Actually, a number of years ago, and I probably should still do it because a number of people told me it was helpful, I used to have at this time of the year what I called the red folder exercise. And what it was, I went down to the office supply store and I got a whole bunch of red folders. And what I did is I passed them out to students and friends and colleagues and clients, and I had my name on it. It was a little bit of promotion. And I simply said, here is the red folder. And what I'd like you to do is to think about the goal, the one goal that you'd like to have in the year before you that would mean the most to you. So you don't have a bunch of resolutions. You only have one big resolve, wish, hope, dream, goal. And I said, what I want you to do is, in the middle of this red folder, write it out and perhaps put some things in there, pictures or articles or things that will encourage you throughout the year. And as you find things that will help you perhaps reach that goal so that at the end of the year you can say, well, the red folder was there to help me, remind me of the goal. And from time to time during the year when I would call on people, I would find that that folder was sitting on their desk or perhaps sitting on the credenza or somewhere. And one man said to me, Stan, I have nothing in that right now, but I do know what the red folder stands for. And the fact that I see it right here on my desk every day reminds me that I probably should do something that will help me reach that significant goal. So that was the red folder exercise, and probably that was probably a pretty good idea. Maybe I should resolve it and revive it again. Then one year I encouraged people to not have resolutions, but to do what I called commissions, like you commission a ship or you commission a project or whatever it might be. And so I encouraged people to come up with some things that they were going to commission themselves to. They were going to commission themselves to do some certain things, to achieve this or to accomplish that, or perhaps to make a difference in some way. Well, that might work. More and more, as I know the unpredictability of life has come about, I oftentimes just simply now talk about intentions. Okay, do you have some intentions and things that you intend to do? At least you're giving it some thoughtful thought as to some of the intentions you might have for the year. And more I'm encouraging people not to talk about something they're going to do. I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to make 10 more phone calls every week for my sales goals. I oftentimes say, what are some of the things that you would intend to become? Not just achieve, not just do, not get or have, but what do you intend to become? More and more I'm simply just saying is, how do you want your life to be different? At this time next year, as you're perhaps going through this similar exercise, what do you want to be different? How do you want to have changed or have had some things change in your life? What do you want to be different or have things different in the year that's before you. Now maybe that's something that would be helpful to you, that you would think about how I want things to be different. Is that something that would be helpful to you? Well, I'm simply going to say that my encouragement to you is to be, as we say, one of the 3% who look forward to the new year, first of all, with hope, and hope that we will be able to do some things that are different and helpful. And can I just add one thing to that? Perhaps you're going to simply do this. Now here's a new exercise for you. A number of years ago, my daughter wrote a book. Her name is Megan Hustad. You could look it up if you'd like. And she wrote a book particularly for young people who were trying to start their career. And the name of the book was this: How to Be Useful. Think about that. And what her coaching and encouragement was is that, you know, most people out there in the marketplace don't care how smart you are, or how cute you are, or how bright you are, or how good looking you are. They care about is, what can you do for me that is useful? And the more I think about it, that is a wonderful challenge. I'm asking myself, I'm sitting down now and saying, there's a lot of people in my world. Many of you are students, friends, clients, people that I know. How can I be useful? How can I be useful to you? How can I be useful to them? How can I be useful to a lot of people? So instead of doing resolutions and red folders and commissions and intentions, this year I'm taking some time to prayerfully, I mean that seriously, and thoughtfully think about the world that I have out there and the many people that I know out there. And I'm simply saying is, how can I be useful? And may I ask you to think about that too. Now, tomorrow I'm going to follow this up with a few predictions. Yes, I'm going to make some predictions about the new year that might be helpful and maybe useful to you. But can I ask you right now, just to take a time out to think about. You're taking classes, you're taking courses, you're building your career, you're doing a lot of things right now. How will you, in the service of other people, how will you be useful? May I just close with my closing and well-known line? Could that just sit on your head for a while as you seek ways to make the new year before you a year that not only will be useful to others, but in doing so will be a blessing to them, perhaps, and certainly help you to live a happier and more successful 2016. I'm Stan Hustad. I wish you all the best. We'll see you around soon throughout the year, but bye for now.